We are here from the ELCO Stadium, coming to you from the George Rohr Memorial Press Box as we get set to go for District 3 playoffs here from the ELCO Stadium. The Northern York Polar Bears going up against the ELCO Raiders. We're here in Myerstown, and in about 4 minutes or so we'll get things underway. We'll get to the anthem in a little bit, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. See you soon. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is almost time for the national anthem performed by the ELCO Raider Marching Band.
The flag is located to the left of the scoreboard, and if you are an active serviceman or a veteran, we encourage you to give a hand salute.
All right, let's try this again. Hi there, I'm Jacob Hitz. It's just about time for us to get underway. Reese Shuey is back for the Raiders to kick it away, and Northern York has 3 men deep for this kick. We're off. We're glad you're watching. This one goes all the way back to the 10-yard line, and it's taken by number 5. That's Zach Beam, and he gets wrapped up right around the 20-yard line. First and 10 from the 20-yard line will bring out this Northern offense. Jordan Heisey, the starting quarterback for the Polar Bears, and similar to Bohannon, a little bit better on the ground than he is through the air. He's still throwing the ball a lot. 40 for 81 through the air for 543 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 4 picks. And they hand this one off. Can't get anywhere. That'll bring up second down. Heisey hung on to that one. Couldn't get very far. That'll bring up second down. Second and 10 from the 20. ELCO coming in 6-0, undefeated. Northern York got into the playoffs at 5-0. They played Waynesboro last week, lost 22-0. So officially 5-1, play action. They'll flip this one out. This one's caught by number 2. He's got room down the sideline and gets right to the 30-yard line and is able to carry forward for a first down. C.J. Wagner, the senior, actually making his first catch on the season. Every other time he's had the ball in his hands, he's been running it. First down for the Polar Bears. Three receivers out wide. 2 backs with Heisey. He's going to roll out, looking for time. Throws it deep, and it's overthrown. Looking for number 80, that's Trenton Peach. The junior, 14 catches and 181 yards coming into tonight. That'll make it second down from about the 34, 33-yard line.
Jacob, thanks for having me.
I had you for a moment. Now I lost you again. That's Ron Kennedy, who's up here doing color. We're having some tech issues. Had him for a moment. We'll work on it and see if we can get you back at commission here. Second down and 10 to go. 4 receivers out wide, plus the back. This one is kept by Heisey, and he gets stuffed. In fact, he's going to lose about a yard, maybe a yard and a half. And that'll make it third down and way long. All right, I think I got you now here, Ron. No. I had you for a moment. We'll get it working eventually.
Okay,
I had you for okay. You said we good, and we weren't good. We'll keep working on it. 5 receivers wide now for Heisey on third down and 12. He's got pressure. Hit as he threw it by Williams. This one sailing, caught. And a flag. Flag late. Thrown from back at midfield. It was Peach that came down with it. We'll wait and see what the verdict is. Our head referee, Tom Banks, from the York Adams League. ELCO applauding out on the field. They think this is on the Bears. Pass interference on the offense, so they're going to call it on Peach. Presumably at least on Peach. That'll push him back. It's going to push them way back. With 10 minutes and 1 second to spare, third down and a country mile. Third down and 27 here, I think, if my math adds up. Going to be back inside the 20 at the 16-yard line. They're going to send 3 receivers wide. Heisey He's going to hang on to it. He can't get anywhere. R.J. Pfeiffer misses the tackle. He's going to get a little, but definitely not enough. He's going to get back to the 21-yard line, but nothing more. That's going to make it 4th down and forever, and out will come the punt team. Back to kick this one away is 82 Mason Yan. And number 17, Braden Bohannon, is back right around the 45-yard line to take the punt. He's still backing up back towards the 40. Jan takes the snap. Off it goes. Solid kick. Will take a bounce at the 45-yard line, roll past midfield, and keep going to the 43-yard line, which is where the Raiders will start. So out comes Braden Bohannon and this offense. Lots of running on the offensive side of the ball for the Raiders. Bohannon, 110 touches for 802 yards, 15 touchdowns. He's got 2 explosive running backs. Luke Williams, the senior, 46 touches, 325 yards, 3 touchdowns. The freshman, Jake Williams, 46 touches, 512 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Pretty solid through the air as well. Bohannon 8 for 15, 217 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. And here we go. Everybody but one person right around the ball. For the Raiders, it's 89, Andrew Tracy. Bohannon's going to hand it off to Cole Thomas. And he charges forward and picks up 6, maybe 7. That'll make it 2nd and 3. Cole Thomas typically comes in as in the quarterback spot, also runs the ball a lot, just like Bohannon. And this dream team of these 4 has really been incredible to watch throughout the season, and has really led them to being 6-0. 2nd and 3 from midfield. Bohannon going to keep it. And he gets the first down. Still has room. 1 man to beat. Braden Bohannon, 50 yards to the house. Touchdown. ELCO scores early. 50 yards from Braden Bohannon. And the Raiders find pay dirt first. Almost perfect on the air. Snap, hold, kick, is good. 7-0. ELCO early in the first quarter. Over Northern York. Now the Northern York offense gets a chance to come back out onto the field, and we'll see what they can do. Talon Beluccio. Of course, this is the 2nd and 3rd ranked teams in Division 3-4A. We're keeping an eye on the other game going on at Lampeter-Strasburg between Conrad Weiser and Lampeter-Strasburg. No score yet, still early in that one. We'll keep you up to speed. The winner of that one will go against the winner of this one. If ELCO is to win and Lampeter-Strasburg loses, we will be back here next week. Otherwise, the winner of this game will be traveling to Lampeter-Strasburg. ELCO's played LS in this round the last 2 years. Shuey's back to kick it away. And the 3 Musketeers are back for Northern York. On 2 bounces, it's taken by number 5, that's Beam. And he tries to find a hole and gets wrapped up at the 19-yard line. R.J. Pfeiffer there to help bring him down.
Riley Pfeiffer on the tackle. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Polar Bears.
So out come the Polar Bears once again, and Jordan Heisey. From the 24-yard line. One receiver out wide. Heisey hands this one off. Charging forward is Wagner, and he's going to get 2 yards off of that, 2nd and 8. Wagner coming into tonight, 39 touches, 159 yards, and a touchdown. As I mentioned earlier, that one pass earlier in their first drive was his first reception on the season. One man out wide on the far side. Everybody else close to the ball. Heisey hands this one off. And they're not going to get very far. In fact, they may get pushed backwards toward the original line of scrimmage. On that one, I believe, was Beluccio, 22. And they're going to mark him back at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down and 8. From the 26-yard line, they have to get to about the 34-yard line in order to get a first down. They weren't able to do it last time. 3 receivers out wide, split backs with Heisey. Man in motion. It's Peach. Going to pass, flips it out to Peach. He's got the catch, trying to wrap him up. It couldn't make it happen. And he should get enough here for the first down. It's 22, Jake Williams, that tried to come up with the tackle, just missed him. And Peach will get out for a first down. So now from the 36-yard line, 1st and 10. From the 36, 3 men sprint out wide again. Heisey takes the snap. He's going to fire over to the right. Pass is caught. And he's got room. Spins a tackle and gets down at the 45-yard line. Tyler Weary, the 6'4", 180 senior. Coming into tonight, 9 catches, 97 yards, and a touchdown. And he delivers a big play for the Polar Bears and gets them out past midfield and another first down. So Northern New York starting to put some things together here on this drive. Braden Bohannon almost had him wrapped up, but Weary was able to get away. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line now. Heisey hands it off. This is Weary. Wagner, number 2. And he gets about a yard, 2nd and 9. And we ran into this last week or 2 weeks ago against Columbia. 50 out there on the field is really Ben Wargo. Number 55 would be Jordan Mogul. 6 minutes to play in the opening quarter. 2nd down and 9. Split backs. One man out wide, and Weary jumps. Flags come in. Everybody that had laundry threw it out onto the field. It's going to be false start on the offense. That'll back them up. And make it 2nd and 14. So 2 penalties early, both on the Polar Bears. First offensive pass interference, and now the false start. The pass interference really killed them on their opening drive. We'll see what happens on this one. 2nd and 14. 4 receivers out wide. Heisey steps back. Here comes the house. They're running everybody. One man misses. It was Kale. R.J. Pfeiffer's there to wrap him up right on the far sideline. He may have gotten half a yard, but nothing more. Now they're going to back him up to the 50-yard line. 3rd down and 15. In the other game, Conrad Weiser had the ball, had to punt, and Lampeter Strasburg throws a 70-yard touchdown pass. Lampeter Strasburg up 6-zip for now, awaiting the extra point. 3rd down and 16 from midfield. 3 receivers wide, split backs for Heisey. They're going to hand it off to 22. Gets wrapped up along the far side, only gets about 3 or 4. Beluccio gets a few, but not enough. 4th down.
Alan Beluccio on the carry. Owen Kale on the tackle. Be well short of a first down. It'll be 4th and about 14.
4th down and about 12. As the clock continues to roll, and I think we may have fixed our problems, maybe? I'm not quite sure. Very high punt. Bohannon takes it from the 20-yard line.
Fair catch by Braden Bohannon.
I do not have you. Rod, I'm sorry. Thought we had it for a moment. And now it's time for the ELCO offense to come back out onto the field.
1st and 10 at their own 21.
Four minutes, 22 seconds on the board. ELCO back at the 20-yard line. They got to go 80 yards to find the end zone this time. Bohannon's going to pitch it out late. Here's Jake Williams with room down the sideline. Gets wrapped up at the 40 by 26, Zach Mochin. And Mochin's been a big part of this defense for Northern York. He's got a sack. He's been able to fall on top of a loose ball for a fumble, and he has 2 picks from the linebacker spot. 1st and 10 from the 40. Jake Williams averaging more than 10 yards a carry on the season. Bohannon's going to keep it. Has room out to the left. He dives to midfield and should get close to a 1st down. It's going to be 2nd and very short. 2nd and about a football. So from ELCO's 49, 2nd and 1. 1 man out wide at 7, Beamer. Everybody else near the ball. Bohannon hands it off. Big hole. And a 1st down out to the 45-yard line. Is Jake Williams. That'll be a 1st down from the Northern York 44-yard line. One man out wide. Everybody else hovering around the ball. Bohannon hands it off. That was to Luke Williams, who charges forward and gets about 4 or 5. He got a lot of the work last week, 2 weeks ago rather, against Columbia. A lot of snaps, a lot of yards. And was able to catch a 50-yard touchdown pass in the meantime as well. So he's been all over the place, serving in a lot of different roles for this team. 2nd down and 6 from the 40. One man out wide, it's Andrew Tracy. Split backs with the Williams brothers again. And Bohannon hands it off to Luke Williams. Did he get the 1st down? No. 3rd down and a few chain links. One man out wide again, it's Beamer. Both Williams split back. Bohannon under center. Takes the snap, gonna roll. Has the 1st down and has room. Keeps going down to the 15. Down to the 12-yard line. Into the red zone. And a 1st down from the 12 for the Raiders. About a minute and a half left here in the opening quarter. Bohannon under center. Hands it off. One of the Williams took it, gets about 2 yards. And that was Jake Williams, as Luke Williams is actually on the sideline. Cameron Brown in as the other back. Cameron Martin, not Cameron Brown. Second and 8 from the 10, 35 seconds. Bohannon charging inside the 5. It's going to get close to the first down marker. First and goal indeed. 24 seconds left up on the board. And it looks like ELCO's going to take this one to the end of the first quarter. ELCO leads 7-0 over the Northern York Polar Bears. We'll step aside. We'll take a breather for just a moment, and we will be back with the second quarter in just a little bit. ELCO up 7-0. We're back here from Myerstown. Here's the graphic of the District 3 bracket for 4A competition. The top game, the 2 seed and the 3 seed, ELCO against Northern New York. That's what you're watching now. And then the other game, Conrad Weiser at Lampeter Strasburg. They're going on right now as well. Still 7-0 in that one. Lampeter Strasburg on top. Meanwhile, we're about to start the second quarter. Here from Myerstown, ELCO at the 2-yard line. Set themselves up in prime position here. As Verdecio Chekhanov is out wide as a receiver, everybody else right around the ball. Both Williams in the backfield. Bohannon under center. He's going to keep it. Touchdown! Second touchdown for Bohannon on the night. And ELCO's up by 2 scores. Here's a replay. Shuey back for the extra point. On the way, had some pressure, but it is good. 14-0. ELCO on top of Northern York. There's some electricity down on the sideline for the Raiders. Especially helps when you're playing at home. You've got the band, you've got the cheerleaders, you've got the majority of the fans in attendance. The momentum appears to be on their side for now. Still a long way to go, as that play only took 3 seconds off the board here in the half. So still plenty of time for Northern York to put something together. Shuey is just about ready to kick this away with 3 men back. Shuey is ready, and away we go. Line drive kick. This is muffed by Beam. He's able to pick it up back at the 5-yard line, and now he's dug himself a hole. Here comes the cavalry, and he's stopped back at the 7-yard line. So the Polar Bears going to start deep in their own zone.
First and 10 for the Polar Bears.
Looks like they'll be spotted at the 10-yard line. So out comes Heisey again. In the LS game, point after just got blocked, so 13-0. Lampeter Strasburg up on Conrad Weiser after a 16-yard touchdown pass. Here's the handoff here. Heisey's going to keep it. Has room out on the sideline and picks up 7 or 8 yards before he's pushed out of bounds.
Heisey on the carry.
He's second down and about 3 here.
Rich on the tackle.
And we have a player down on the far sideline. Can't tell what team players for. Oh, it's Northern York. Sounds like it's Heisey. We'll step aside here. We're back in a moment. So it was Heisey that was hurt and needed some assistance there on the sideline. Timmy Bonin is now in as quarterback, and Cole Thomas just leveled the running back on that play.
Tackled by Luke Williams.
And that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
It's a very short gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and just short of 10.
Second and 9 from the 21-yard line. 3 receivers wide. Bonin fires, pass caught, Peach, and he gets wrapped up. Maybe no. He stays on his feet. 1 man to beat, cuts back, and now he gets dragged down. At the 22, Luke Williams there to make the stop. He ran 1.5 miles and only got 1 yard, maybe. 3rd down and 9. Not even going to move the spot of the ball. Brook, 2.5 tackles on one side of the field, cut back to the other, and Luke Williams had enough and sent him down. 3rd down and 9. Bonin under center. Pressure, and down he goes. Wrapped up by 33, Aiden Fritsch.
Tackled for a loss by Aiden Fritsch, number 33 for the Raiders.
His first sack on the season. And that's going to make it 4th down and 19. And Mason Yawn's going to have to come back out here and punt this thing away. Bohannon back at the 42, waiting for the punt. From the end zone, Yawn gives it a good boot, very high. Still going, backing to the 45, taken from the 46-yard line. Fair catch for Bohannon. And ELCO will start on the other side of midfield already.
47-yard line of the Polar Bears.
14-0, ELCO on top here from Myerstown. Nine minutes, 22 seconds left here in the half. And ELCO surprised us all in that game against Columbia 2 weeks ago with that. They got out in front, and Columbia simply just couldn't catch them. Tonight, it looks like another rendition of that. They're up 14-0 for now. Northern New York on that second drive probably had the most amount of momentum, but another penalty pushed them back, and they couldn't get a first down. Man in motion, Jake Williams. This is handed off to Cole Thomas, who picks up about 2.
Cole Thomas on the carry, tackled by Bailey Black.
Second down and a long 7 from the 44-yard line. ELCO's made the playoffs the last now 3 years. They have yet to win a playoff game in this stretch, though. The last 2 years they've played against LS as this one's flipped, almost bobbled, and here's Williams. Jake Williams, that is, breaks a tackle and gets stuffed right at the 40-yard line by number 50, Hunter Herzog.
Jake Williams on the carry, tackled by
And that brings up second and third down and 3. As I mentioned, ELCO's played Lampeter Strasburg in this round the last 2 years. 2 years ago in 2018, it was pouring, muddy, and Lampeter Strasburg stomped them, won. The next year at Lampeter Strasburg, it was dry. ELCO played a little bit better, but Lampeter Strasburg still outplayed them. We'll see what happens if they meet again. Third down, Bohannon fighting forward. Close to a first down. We'll see if he gets it. And they did. First down now from the 35-yard line.
Joe Kostelek on the tackle, but not until after Bohannon got a first down. First and 10 for the Raiders at the 35-yard line of the Polar Bears.
From the 36. One man out wide. It's Andrew Tracy. Everybody right around the ball. Man in motion, Jake Williams. This is handed off to Cole Thomas, who fights for it out past the 30. I'm going to say he's down right at about the 28-yard line, 27-yard line, somewhere around there. They'll mark him at the 28. Second and 2.
But not until a gain of 8 yards, it'll be second and 2 for the Raiders.
Just noticed there's a man missing here from the front 5 for ELCO. He's on the sideline right now. It's 52 Logan Tice getting some assistance from the trainers. Looks like with his right arm. Beamer out wide. Jake Williams in motion, flag. Thomas gets the handoff and gets the first down, but this one may be coming back.
Thomas on the carry.
Flag through right at the start of the play. And it'll be false start on the offense. That'll back him up for 5 yards and make it second down and 7. Actually, 5 men in the backfield, not So at the 7 here, update again on Lampeter Strasburg game. Another touchdown for Lampeter Strasburg, so they're now up 19-0. Second and 7. Bohannon under center. This is flipped out to Jake Williams, who's got room down the right. Has a blocker and gets tripped up. Flag comes in late along that far side.
Jake Williams on the carry.
We'll see what this is about.
Mason Yan on the stop. Another flag on the play.
Survey says it's holding on the offense, so back-to-back penalties on ELCO. That backs them up some more. Logan Tice coming back out onto the field now for the Raiders, and the Raiders will now be back PAT no good for Lampeter Strasburg, so that game remains 19-0. Strasburg on top of Conrad Weiser with 19 ticks left on the board in the opening quarter there. 2nd and 13. Now from the 39-yard line. Just about 6 minutes to go in the half. Have yet to see ELCO attempt to pass. Bohannon gonna flip it out last second to Williams, who gets past the original line of scrimmage. It'll make it 3rd down intolerable, maybe 3rd down and 7.
Williams on the carry.
Third down and 7 from the 33-yard line.
Gain of about
Cole Thomas comes off onto the sideline now. Aiden Frisch comes in. Third and 7. Man out wide, it's Evan Beamer. Bohannon hands it off. Luke Williams charges forward, doesn't get enough, but moves the ball a little. Gets it out to about the 29-yard line. That'll make it 4th down and 4. Fourth and 4. Bohannon is the punter. Looks like they're going to go for it deep in their own zone here. That they are. 4th down and 4. ELCO putting it all on the line here. All the chips in the center of the table. From the 30, they need to get to the 26. Bohannon has pressure, now has room, flips it out last second to Jake Williams. Gets close. He needed to get to the 26. He is very close. They're going to mark him a little bit back. I don't think, based on the spot, they're going to give it to him. Either way, it's 1st down. And they're going to say he did not get there. Northern York ball, 1st down. I think. Yes.
The ball is turned over to Northern York.
Northern York gets the ball here. Four and a half minutes to go. A great stop by Northern York on 4th down. They now have the ball. And Heisey's back in as quarterback. 4 guys in the backfield. Man in motion, 83. And this is handed off. Charging forward. That's Wagner picking up a couple. It was Kitts in motion, number 83. 2nd down and about 2. Three minutes and change on the board. 1 man out wide. Under center, Heisey hands it off to the last possible guy. Charging forward, should get the 1st down here. Wagner again. And that will move the chains. 1st down for the Polar Bears. Three and a half to play now. From their own 37-yard line. Still a long way to go to get to the end zone. A score certainly would be nice for him here before halftime. Man in motion again, it's Kitts. They hand it off again. Stuffed. 2 yards into the run. Beluccio on the carry. And 2nd and 8 once again. 3 minutes to play. At the end of the 1st quarter, in the other 4A game, Lampeter Strasburg leads 19-0 over Conrad Weiser. The winner of that game will play the winner of this one. Firing! Caught! Weary, 1st down. Out at midfield. 2.5 minutes from the 50 now.
Checking off on the tackle for the
Both
team.
teams still have all 3 timeouts, so not worried about the time on the board yet.
Ball at midfield for Northern New York.
50 yards away from pay dirt. 3 receivers out wide. Heisey in the shotgun. He's going to hand this one off. This is Wagner, who gets to the line of scrimmage and nothing more. 2nd down and 10. Two minutes to play.
Carry by Wagner.
Northern York was held to no points last week in their game against Waynesboro. First time they've been shut out all season. Trying to get some points on the board here before halftime. 4 receivers, make it 5 receivers out wide. Heisey fires, pass, caught, Weary. Gets a first down and gets wrapped up by Jake Williams and company. Might have been pushed out of bounds, we'll have to see.
Reception.
Either way, the clock will stop as they move the chains. Minute and a half to play
Williams on the stop.
from the 37-yard line. And he was out of bounds, so the clock will stop. Five receivers wide again. Man in motion. Jumping off sides is 24.
Flag
That's
on the play.
Aiden Digger-Gillier.
Start against the Polar Bears.
I've been told to call him Diggs, and I'm going to stick with that. His first time in tonight, and unfortunately it's going to push the Polar Bears back about 5 yards. Make it 1st and 15 now from the 42, maybe the 43. Still 5 receivers wide. Has time, now has pressure, has to scramble, and he's going to. Gets to the original line of scrimmage, gets the first down, flag comes in late. Flag came in from about the 15-yard line. We'll see what this is about.
Carried by Heisey.
Heisey on the keeper, though, and was able to move them. We'll see what this penalty does. Holding on the offense.
Northern York.
So that backs them up. 1st and 15. Now let's try 1st and 20. Now from the 47-yard line here. They will be able to keep some of that 19-yard run, but not all of it. That'll make it 1st down and 8, 7. 5 receivers wide again. Man in motion again. It's Beluccio. Heisey will keep it. Rolls out to his left. Gets dragged down for a loss, but a flag. Flag late on the tackle.
Heisey on the carry. Another flag on the play.
Lots of laundry on the turf tonight, on the grass tonight. And we'll see what this is about. Face mask on ELCO. So
Face mask penalty against the Raiders.
it's what, a 15-yard penalty here? So a penalty goes the Polar Bears' way for the first time on this drive and puts them in a decent spot to take a couple shots at the end zone with a minute and change left on the board. Now they got to figure out where to spot this thing. At least inside the 30. Still going to the 25, still going to the 20. He'll mark it at the 21-yard line. So right on the edge of the red zone. 4 receivers wide. Heisey rolls to his left, fires along the sideline. Caught by Jan. And a timeout call by Northern York. 56 ticks left on the board. ELCO up 14-0. Northern York trying to score for the first time in almost 6 quarters. Second and 10 from the 21 when things get back rolling. Second and inches, you're right. So from the 11-yard line, maybe the 12. Score in the other game still 19-0. Lampeter Strasburg over Conrad Weiser. Second and 1 from about the 12. 56 seconds on the board. 3 receivers wide, 2 backs with Heisey in the shotgun. Takes the snap, gonna roll to his right, almost tripped over his own guy. Fires! Out of bounds. Was looking for Trenton Peach. Tightly covered, and the pass was just too high, couldn't get up there. 3rd down and 1. $50 seconds. Mason Jan is their kicker. He's 6 for 8 on field goal attempts this season. His longest is a 47-yarder. So reasonable distance if they do decide to kick a field goal here if they can't get this. 3rd down and 1. 3 receivers wide. Split backs with Heisey. Heisey going to pass. Fires. Into the dirt. 4th down.
Pass to Jan, incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Question is, does Northern York go for it here? 47 seconds left. Do they want points? Do they want a touchdown? Mason Jan just walked off the field. Looks like they're going to go for the touchdown here. At least try and get the 1st down. They still have 2 timeouts. 3 receivers wide. Crowd bringing all the noise they got. Man in motion. Heisey under center. Gonna keep it. Does he get there? Everybody pointing in different directions. Looks like they're gonna say 1st down here. But for who? Timeout called by Northern York either way. It looks like Northern York did get the 1st down. 1st and goal from the 10. 42 seconds left. Realistically, they've got 4 shots for the end zone here before the half. .42 seconds, 1 timeout for Northern York, all 3 for ELCO. And just 10 yards out. Lampeter Strasburg now at 27 zip over Conrad Weiser. A 76-yard touchdown pass. That's their second 70-plus yard touchdown pass of the night for those of you keeping track at home. 1st and 10. 1st and goal from the 10. 42 yards. 3 receivers wide. Split 2 backs with Heisey. Heisey rolls to his right. Fires. Caught by Peach. Gets down to the 6-yard line. Stays in bounds. Clock continues to roll. Timeout Northern York. Their final. With 32 seconds to go. Second and goal now from the 6-yard line once they get back rolling. Still 32 seconds on the clock. We remind you that tomorrow, more playoff action This time, it's girls soccer here at home against Mechanicsburg, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll be here once again for the stream. And at this point, it looks like the winner of this game will go on to face Lampeter Strasburg. Still time for Conrad Weiser to come back because there's still a lot of time left in that first half. Got to wait and see what happens. Second down and 6. As out comes Northern York once again. From the 6 on the near hash. 3 receivers wide, split backs with Heisey. Passing, end zone, dropped, in and out of the hands of Tyler Weary. Looking to haul in his second touchdown pass in the season, couldn't do it there. Third down and 6, 28 seconds on the board. Four receivers out wide. Man with Heisey. Gonna pass again. Looking, end zone, deflected at the line. Incomplete. 4th down and 6. Somebody on the defensive line got a big meaty paw up there and knocked that one away. 4th down. And it looks like they're going to bring out the field goal unit here. So out comes Mason Yan, 6 for 8 on field goals, his longest from 47.
Mason Yan attempting a field goal for Northern York.
Here we go. Timeout called by ELCO. Trying to ice the kicker here before he sends it away. 24 seconds up on the board. Northern York just trying to score points here. They didn't score anything last week against Waynesboro, just trying to put something other than a goose egg up on the board. This is what, about a 20-yard kick here? (20, 22). Math is hard. All right, 4th and 6, 24 seconds on the board. It's Diggs to hold. And Bob Miller takes another timeout. So back-to-back timeouts for ELCO.
And a timeout called by the Raiders.
I'll be honest, I didn't know you could do that, so the more you know. He's got 3 timeouts, might as well use them here. So ELCO still has 1 timeout left. Northern York ready to go. So is ELCO. So a 22-yard kick for Mason Yan, which is just a little bit longer than an extra point, really. And they're going to do it again. Bob Miller's going to use all 3 timeouts here. Back to back to back. 14-0. And Bob Miller is doing his best to try and get into Mason Yan's head right now. We'll see if it works. Here we go. Miller giving final instructions to his team. He trots off to the sideline. A 22-yard kick for Mason Yan. Aiden Diggs to hold. Good snap, good hold, kick, blocked! ELCO comes up with it, they've got a man! He's gonna return it all the way! streaking to the end zone. Jake Williams, touchdown, ELCO. Are you kidding me? R.J. Pfeiffer with the block. And Jake Williams takes it to the house. Unbelievable. The clock kept going after Williams got into the end zone. We'll see if they add any time back. The band's ready to come out onto the field. They're being told to back up. They're not ready yet. Shuey's back to kick it.
Shuey to kick the extra point for ELCO.
High snap, pressure, kick is away. It's good. 21-0, ELCO on top. 2 Braden Bohannon touchdowns, and then a blocked field goal that goes all the way. We're at halftime. ELCO's up 21-0 over Northern York. We'll take a breather. I'll get some oxygen after that return. We'll be back after halftime in a little while. We'll see you in 15.